The news that we heard yesterday was that the 511 Checkmate trial showed equivalence in terms of progression-free and overall survival for so-called flip dose Ipi-Nivo, Ipi at 1, Nivo at 3, versus standard dose Ipi at 3, Nivo and 1. And while the trial was not powered to look at outcomes, it was a toxicity trial. Clearly the toxicity was decreased, which is no surprise. We all assumed that. 33% rate of grade 3-4 treatment-related immune-related adverse events compared to 48% for the standard dose. And you cut by a third the number of patients who actually had to stop because of toxicity. So that's a big deal, and I think that's potentially practice-changing in the US. We'll hear about the 067 trial, the follow-up at year 4, suggesting that the majority of patients seem to benefit from combination Ipi-Nivo compared to Nivo alone, whatever your PD-L1 status. We'll hear about updates on the Keynote 022 Pembro Dab-Trem trial. That's the triplet trial of PD-1 antibody Pembro with Dab-Trem, the BRAF/MEK drugs. And again, I don't know all the data. We'll hear about it tomorrow. But the question will be, do you see a continued impressive response rate in the range of 80+%? And what's the duration of response looking like? That is, what's your PFS? Because we had great response data, but we're not quite sure what the PFS is. And the PFS of Dab-Trem alone is going to be 9, 10, 11, 12 months. You've got to beat it and get well up into the teens to reassure people that Keynote 002 is worth taking forward to a phase 3 study. And we'll hear about a few other studies. We'll hear about updates on the IMO 2125 trial, the SD101 Pembrolizumab trial. So we'll hear a lot of updates, but I think there'll be some fairly impressive data coming out of this ESMO in the melanoma field.